Growing up, running around an office tower that bears his grandfather's name, Chan Isarat. Dittawat Platu Isarat says his family's actual business is in real estate. Only in his late 20s, Platu is already the managing director of Isarat United, a new joint venture that is developing a large-scale multi-use project on over 90 rai of land on Chaam Beach. Today, we meet him at the Isarat Rat Prao condominium, the first project Dittawat was involved in, to talk about his journey as a developer. As you may have heard, Dittawat has a degree in product design from Central St. Martin's. However, the young man says deep down, he has always knew he would one day work at Chan Isarat Development.
First of all, I was gonna do mechanical engineer.
Oh.
Well, at high school, when I was studying A levels, I did maths, physics, chemistry, and art, which is sort of a two different direction. Deep down, I have a passion for art,
Yes.
but I knew, I have to come back and work. And I even asked my mom once, actually, I had a doubt, yes, I should do what I love, go and do art. And I asked my mom, if I did go and become a sculptor,
Yes, an artist.
an artist, and of course, an artist is quite a unpredictable job to go into. You could be very rich or very poor. So I asked her, yes, you've been supporting me all my life. If I did art, become an artist,
Would you still support me?
would you still support me? And it was quite an easy answer. She just said, no, I've supported you all your life. There will be a time when you have to support yourself. So, of course, with that answer, I went, yes, okay, mechanical engineering it is. But then I had another little doubt before I applied for mechanical engineering. I took my A levels already.
Yes.
And which I got in. But before I got the result, I asked my mom for a gap year. I want a gap year in art to go and pursue my passion for a year.
My dream.
Yes, and it would give me a different perspective on life too
That's true.
than just going to engineering, which a lot of people do. So I want to mix the two up. And she said yes. I got into art, did an art foundation course for a year, and of course when you go, after a year of art, you can't really go back to mechanical engineering.
You can't leave it. You're into it. As it turned out, product design is more relevant to real estate than Dittawat had imagined. The course taught him how to create a product, keep the concept, and evaluate the outcome. And that kind of knowledge can be applied directly to properties. After graduating, Dittawat says he was kind of tricked by his family to come back to Thailand. Then his father asked him to drop by at the office, and he's been working here ever since. He was the first in-house graphic designer overseeing all the promotional material of Chan Isarat Development, and also an executive trainee, attending every meeting of every development project.
I actually started with this project.
The Isarat Rat Prao.
Yes, the Isarat Rat Prao. So I came in just before 3 months before it was about to launch. So from a product designer, from a designer point of view, that was the best time to come in. It's a big project. You get to do the branding of it. You get to do the grand opening event.
The promotion.
And you get to look at the whole design aspect. From the architecture, was a bit late to come in, but the interiors and everything, it was still being, the final stage of tweaking up. So yes, that's what we do as a product designer.
But you have to be confident as well that you know enough in the real estate business.
Well, me and my brother and my sister, we kind of grew up with it. My father, Kun Songkran Isarat,
Yes.
work and pleasure comes together. Like with the project Steve Hanwa.
Like Kun Pawan, your brother.
My brother, Kun Prawan Warasit Isarat, he's the managing director there. But like that land there, when we were around 10 years ago, we went to visit, family holiday to visit Phuket.
Oh.
And okay, so we go to the beach, we go island hopping, we eat, and then part of the trip was to go look at that land. Yes. So our holiday always considered, looking at land was part of the entertainment.
Business and leisure at the same
Yes,
time.
business and leisure. So we're quite used to looking at lands, and when we go to land, as I said, Chan Isara Tower 1, we were running around the construction site, and it's not that we just go and see it. My dad will sort of train us. He will ask, what would be nice here? How would you do it? Since young, so it's sort of in the system. So now every time we go here and there, we see a piece of land, the brain start
ideas
ticking.
just start coming.
Yes,
Lots of brainstorming.
Isara Lat Phrao promotes itself as a new icon on Lat Phrao Road. Located between two MRT subway stations, the condominium is 47 stories tall and was designed by the famed Duongrit Bunnak.
Why do condos just pop up so much in Bangkok?
Well, I think kind of in Thai, that's a study that in Thailand now, most people are in their third generation, which is, what does that mean? It means, because Thai people, they used to live in a compound, yeah?
Yes.
The grandparents has a land. When they have kids, the kids get married, they build a house somewhere in the land.
Yes.
So everyone stay together, that's the Thai culture. But now, we're on to the third generation. There's no land left for those kids. So everyone sort of have to move out.
Yes.
And when you move out, there's two options, is to go in town or out of town. Out of town, then you get a nice house.
But you got to drive very far.
And drive very far, and the traffic in Thailand, it's horrible. And we're all working people, so we don't want to spend an hour and a half in the car. We want to be in the city. And
so it's more convenient.
It's more convenient, but also it's not just more convenient in terms of location.
Yes.
Location is superior, definitely. But also, when you live in a home, you have all these, your gardens, and you have to look after everything yourself.
Yes, I can raise a pet as well.
Yeah, you can't raise a pet, but you don't have to look after your garden. When something breaks down, you have the service. You just go to the reception. Oh, this is broken. They'll call someone to fix. So it's very convenient in terms of upkeep.
Yes.
And the third thing, most important for me. After location, this is the most important, is the facility. At home, you go home, and if you're lucky, you'll have a home theater.
Yes.
And if you're very lucky, you have a running machine.
Or a swimming pool.
Or a swimming pool. But in a condominium, it is fully equipped. You have the, like here, like the Isara Lat Phrao, you have a 25-meter pool.
I want to see it.
On the 6th floor. And you have a big garden, which you don't have to look after. And you have a gym. Our gym here is 500 square meter. So you don't have to be in a membership of another gym club somewhere. It's all in one.
So the third generation, you're trying to say that they would choose to stay in condo.
Yes.
And you are a third generation. Do you choose to stay in a condo as well?
I have a condo at the moment, but it's sort of more like my second home. When I first moved back from England, I moved into my parents' house. I was quite claustrophobic, You're not used to from being very independent.
In England and coming back to Thailand.
And then you come back. And I was like, oh, I need to get a place for myself. So now I have a place for myself. It's all done up. But as I said, it's my second home because, you realize that, the old Rachel is quite nice,
Staying at home is more...
Staying at home, you have a
Pampering.
community. It's like, that's your family. So it's nice to be with them all the time.
So who stays with you at home? Your mother and father?
My mother and father, and now my sister.
How about your
And
grandparents?
my dogs. my grandparents live next door, so we're close as well.
In the same piece of land?
Yes. So every evening, if no one's dining out, everyone have dinner together.
Oh, that's very warm.
Which is nice. So I mean, a condo is convenient, and I think everyone, that's the direction it's going. But I still believe in the old traditions.
At the moment, you are managing director of which company?
Yes, I am now managing director of Isra United.
It's a new company, is that right?
It's a new company. It's a joint venture between Chan Isra Development and, as I told you, Sahapat and ICC. So a big group. So it's, I feel very lucky that they trust me enough. Both company to trust me enough to let me be a MD. And well, I was appointed around 6 months ago. The project is about to launch, soft launch next week.
Yeah, please tell me more about the project.
The project the overall project is like there's a lot of land. There's 90 rai of land,
very big.
Beachfront on Cha'am Hua Hin Beach. The first phase will be a condominium. The second phase, we're looking at a hotel.
Yes.
And there's still a lot more land. We aim to create a community.
Wow,
not just
whole
one project.
Town right there.
And of course, with Sahapat and ICC, they want to do a community mall. So that 90 rai, we have around 250 meters of beachfront. And so it's going to be, the big picture is going to be a total lifestyle community.
Kun Platu, so now you are a developer and a managing director of Isra United.
Yes.
How do you feel and what's your future plans?
Well, I think the most important thing, the most fulfilling feeling, yes, about being a developer is that when the product finishes and your client who's like trusted you in buying into you, they come and see the finished product and it's more than what they expect. They're proud to be living here. I think to know that, and as I said, many clients have come in and they've, changed
right?
to a bigger size. It means that we're doing something right, and for us to think this is a beautiful project, that's our personal opinion. I mean, I think it is anyway. But as I said, it's about the client more.
The feedback, right?
The feedback. The client is what keeps us going. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So if they're happy, then it makes us very happy. So for the future project, we're always going to be orientated towards the client, to see what the client wants and to give them something more than they expect. Yes.